what base element inside of us is being brought up in the refiner's fire to heal, to shift. And just feel into that energy of, are you willing to have everything you touch turn to gold? And then, what is required? What is required? Who do you need to be? What do you need to choose? What support do you need? What's required? And one of the first things that came when I asked that question was vulnerability. One of the first things that came is that I have to get to that place where I'm out of my mind. I have to realize that what's occurring right now is not predictable. It's not figure outable. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. No clue. So where do you go? You go in. You go into the infinite part of us that is indestructible, that is greater than anything that's occurring in the outer world. What is it that you can be right now and give right now that can change everything in your world and in the world around you? Now is the time, you guys, to be freaking magic. Now is the time. Now there's a phrase they're talking about in I think it's Simone Millicent's in Access Consciousness. She's saying now more than ever. Now more than ever, time to use the tools. Now more than ever is the time to be the leaders, the potency, the magic, the miraculous that we are. And if we're not bearing up, I don't know if bearing is a word. Is it a word? When we are protecting our energies from the outside world, we can't get out. It's a prison. So what if you could melt those like a butter? And what if it was okay not to know? What if it was okay that this wasn't figure outable? Because what if in that your magic is being activated? Okay, so I want to say a couple things about this. Some of you may have got my newsletter, and that's why you're here right now. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, what if, so we like to talk about, at least in conscious communities, we talk about magic a lot, we talk about miracles a lot. And those energies thrive in the unknown, in chaos, in mayhem. Whoa, right? So in the known, predictable world, magic can only really exist in the crevices, in the cracks between things, right? We see something out of the corner of our eye. Maybe it's a fairy, I don't know, right? Which is kind of fun and cool. But in the same way that the earth is getting a little bit of a breather from us polluting beings running around, right? Magic is getting a little space right now because we can't predict this shit. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We have no idea. We're a little nervous about it, and we can't anything. There's no way to predict what's going to occur next. Well, this, boys and girls, is where chaos reigns, and in chaos, magic flourishes, miracles flourish. This is where our spirit is strengthened because the physical dimension is no longer predictable. We have to go to somewhere else, beyond the mind, beyond strategies, and into our knowing, into our magic, into the miracle that we are, to then begin creating a future of magic and miracles, where we keep saying, let's create a future of magic and miracles. Well, how do you do that? You actually have to be it now. Not, oh, I'll wait and see with all my barriers on, and I hope that this whole dealio is going to turn out. And, hopefully I'll survive and my family will survive and all of that. Sort of a normal human response. And that feels like shit because it's not the truth. You and I are spirits, beings of infinite potency and magnitude. We are the miraculous. We are the miracle we've been waiting for. In my interesting point of view, this is occurring to ignite the magic. And if that's a word that's too esoteric for you, let's call it genius. Let's call it your gold, your grist. This is turning up the fire. It's burning the fear. It's burning the rage, the frustration, the shame, the doubt. It's burning it by bringing it first to the fire. Right? It's like this fire, this big ass fire is getting turned on. The heat is turned up. Like, think about it. Think about this. Every single thing is being magnified right now, right? If you're stuck in the house with a mate you hate, right? That's bringing that choice to light. It's like, wow, like, what have I been choosing? Like, whoa, like, whatever. One of the things that I'm noticing is that nothing has come forward for me personally that hasn't been an issue on and off for my whole life. It's just these remnants, that situation is turning up so that I can see it. It's firing it up so that I can see it and burn it and refine the power that I actually am. So we are stepping out of the illusion of the physical being real and stepping into the truth of our being as we are created and known in the universe, our power, our potency. It's my interesting point of view that there are of light beings that are supporting us. There's more space for the other side right now to support, because we're not trying to control everything. If, as human beings, if we're trying to control everything, it's a form of walls, by the way. I know what to do. I can figure it out. I got it, right? Like, part of the process actually is being naked a little bit. Part of the process is like going, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to take my business. I don't know what I'm going to do. Universe, show me. Universe, show me. And we enter into a dance with the intelligence of everything that is. And then that ability to gift and receive simultaneously gets turned on, turned up like, no kidding.